to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's a DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that is watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. So this video is for our beautiful Cancer. Hey Cancer. This is your September monthly, you guys. So in this video, make sure you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye. Also, if you're looking to book a personal reading, as well as follow me on Instagram or donate to the channel, that information will be in the description box down below. So make sure you guys go ahead and click that arrow. It will bring down a drop box and you will have all that information right there. So you guys, without further ado, let's get into your reading. So I feel like going into your reading, it's been a period of reflection, honey buns. Like, this energy here is, I feel like slowly but surely, and you may be feeling this little by little, like you're gaining your power back, you're gaining your momentum. And I feel like for some, not all, it's gonna be a period of really seeing people that are around you for who they truly are, and what purpose they serve in your life. And I feel like for you, that was part of this Hermit situation that we're gonna be getting into with the first card here. But I feel like that's part of what you needed to do and see, because I feel like a lot of the times you are the type of person that helps so many people that you really don't pay attention to who's really using you. And it could be with a lover, it could be at work, or it could be, family, friends, however it goes for you. I feel as though it's just you're coming into the period of, look, I don't have time to play around with my life. My life is precious. And the divine is like proud of you here. I just keep hearing like applause back to back. So it's saying, okay, take power back into your life. If the situation is destined to be, it will happen. And if not, it will be replaced with something better. Okay. So the first card you have here is the number 9, which is the Hermit. And it says, find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. So for some of you, I feel like when it comes to situations that you're dealing with, instead of going on your gut intuition, you've been going about things as far as what do you want. Which sometimes that's okay. Because sometimes, part of that is following your gut. But, and actually right now it's 12:12 on the time where I'm at. But other times it's not really realizing that something that you may perceive as being your gut intuition is actually like your heart or your mind. And in a way, it's kind of like playing tricks on you. And I feel like this Hermit is something that was needed for you to step away and see things clearly. It was, not only are you helping other people, but it's kind of like you're giving your testimony now. Like, you're saying, look, I've been through this, I've seen this, I've seen that, I know how this goes, I can help you, but if you don't take the advice, then I'm done. I'm not going to continue to try to make you see that either what you're doing or what you're trying to go into, it won't work out that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy here. It's like, if I give my advice, it's up to you to take it. But if you don't take it, I wash my hands. That's all for you to do. And it's like kind of saying that it's just backing away slowly but surely. And you may have found yourself being that isolation where sometimes you're so used to going out with people and now you're like, no, I'll pass. And that could just be sitting in your home alone, just being in your own ambience. And it's like You would rather do that than be around something that you feel is fake and phony. And I feel like the reason why you may feel as though it's fake and phony because you feel like people use you for your gift, and it depletes and drains you a lot. Like sometimes you just want to go out and just have fun and not always be used for your gift. So, you know, that's what is going on here, okay? So we go into the next card, which is number 6, the Lovers. True love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. So not only is this about like two people coming together, kind of like that soulmate connection or twin flame, however you see it. I feel like this is coming back to oneself. I feel as though this is that balance between you, balance between your mental and your emotional, and it's bringing you back to the level of, okay, I'm not overindulging over here or overindulging over there, but I'm balanced out. Like I can give my clear consensus on what I want and what I desire without saying that, you know, I regret anything that I go into. Not only is it that, like, the Lovers is definitely a choice here. So it could be a choice between two lovers, or it could be a choice between, I feel like for some of you it's listening to other people that say, "Oh, that person isn't for you." And then it's like, but you deep down, your intuition keep peeking like, no, that is true. That person is for you. Don't worry about it. Like stop listening to them. And you know, when you get alone, you start to feel that like, no, I know what I feel like. And it kind of takes you back to the person that's telling you this lifestyle. Like, okay, let me look at their lifestyle and, you know, determine like, is their opinion wise enough for me to take on, because you are a wise leader here. So it's just, you know, be true to yourself here and know that no matter if this situation works out or not, you will always have long lasting love. Excuse me. You'll always have long lasting love if it's with a partner or with the divine. Even though I know sometimes we don't like to hear that, like it's not with the partner. But you will always have long lasting love surrounding you. And I feel like that's something that you will ultimately love and like, okay? So definitely go with your heart. Don't listen to what someone else is saying, because they're not in your relationship. They're not in, you know, what's going on. And at the end of the day, they're not going to be with you and that person, okay? So you have here the 7 of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So I believe Libra had this card as well, you guys. But Libra got this in the reverse. You got this in the upright. So the card represents everything that I've been talking about for a few moments. Be assertive. Stand up for what you want. Don't back down. And if someone continuously like put your partner down or put down the situation that you really desire and want, notice what they're doing. They're showing their true intentions towards the situation. And I feel like you've been putting the voices off in your head that this person isn't really for you or happy about your life. And it, you know, it brings out a lot in someone to downplay what you're doing or what you're trying to go into. And I feel like the best thing to say with that is, and this is just from past experiences with me, when someone continues to put you down and continues to say things, low-key they're envious of what you can do and what you can accomplish. And it's not to say that, you know, sometimes that person, like if you know this person is genuine and they playing around and they put the situation down, then you know that's different. That's not the person I'm talking about. But if you know this person, every time you come up with some idea or something towards them, they have this negative disposition. That's the person I'm talking about. This person is kind of like, it's a jealous phase with them. Like the best way to say it, and I keep hearing this, and I'm gonna just say it, it's kind of that anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. That's this type of person that I'm feeling. And it could also be yourself getting in your own way of what you want and what you want to go into. And stop backing down because you think you may fail. You're not going to fail. You're a heavy manifester. And you create your own reality. You create your own world. And you have to remember that, and you have to know that. Water signs definitely bask in that. So take hold to your individuality and understand that you are unique and you can do anything you put your mind to. Okay? So the next card we go into is the Ten of Winter. The resolution of difficulties. A weight lifted off your shoulders. The end of an addiction or codependency. Okay. So feeling like you need someone to be around is definitely something that's here. Feeling like you need people to validate you is here. You know, we're going to keep it real. And that's okay. Because I feel like you've healed that. That you don't, like, it's kind of the energy of you don't always need somebody to go out with you when you go out. You can go out on your own and still have fun. Like, that's the energy here. But not only is it that, I feel like in a relationship, you were codependent to someone because of the good vibes or energy that they were giving you. And ultimately, I feel like you didn't see that it actually drained them to do that. So you could be in separation from this person, but you could still be in a relationship with this person as of now. I feel like that's something to hone in on and pay attention to. Addictions too. When you don't have something in your life and you feel like it's missing, a lot of people gravitate towards other things. And it's just to kind of give us that pacifier to soothe the fact that we feel like we're missing something. So the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Winter, excuse me, is here to say that that period is coming to an end. And I feel like every day you feel even better and better about yourself when it comes to this situation. To feeling like, you know, you stuck around in relationships and situations. Don't necessarily have to be actual relationship. It can, you know, relationships can be friendships as well. That you actually stuck around in those situations because, best way to say it, you ain't had nothing better else to do. Or, you know, you felt like this person needed you. And an actual friendship should be an equal give and take. Not just a take, and a drain. And actually on the time it's 12:21, so that's an equal balance. Either you and your partner is mirroring each other, or you and your friend are mirroring each other. So you could have a third friend in this situation that's the taker, and your other friend is the giver, and you and your other friend give and take gracefully, but that third person is someone that, you know, doesn't. And I feel like for somebody, that third person don't get along with the graceful friend. Okay, I'm just saying. So the next card we go into is the Princess of Winter. This is the realistic, the truth, you know. It's information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, and indigo child or adult. So it goes back into what I just said. Basically standing up for yourself. Basically saying, look, like if you go out with friends and you know that one friend never has money, but somehow every time you see them, they always got something new on. But you're wondering, like, when you guys go out, why don't they have money? But somehow when they want something, they can find and conjure up the money to have what they want. But they always using you for basically a come up. Some things you may not want to hear. This person may get outraged. This person may, you know, step outside the box when it comes to you expressing your feelings and how you feel that they're treating you. But as much as it may hurt your feelings, and it's like it's something that you need to shed. It's like a snake. You need to shed that skin because it won't allow other people to do this to you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a friend. It's just that's the scenario that I'm seeing right now. It could be people at work, but just do it lovingly. And it could be, honestly, it could be a relationship, a partner that you feel like they just take and take and take. And it's like, excuse me, let it be known that, you know, let's do this. Let's pitch it in half, 50-50. And it's just saying, spend time in your truth and honor your truth, because once you do that, it kind of gives you that energy, that courage to step up and step forward and say, look, I know what's good for me and this doesn't suit me. So either we're going to compromise or I don't need to be a part of. Okay? You have here number 15, ego. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Okay. So I feel like the ego card speaks for itself. Ego can block us from a lot of things in our life. And ego can block you from seeing someone else's point of view. I feel like, again, these are those two friends that are equal give and takers. And you putting an end to that other friend who just comes around and use both of you. It's kind of like stepping up and saying, look, I'm done. Or it could be you and your partner kind of stepping out and being yourselves and putting away or putting a death to people who's been saying things about your connection that, you know, to you it doesn't make sense, but to them it's a mythical truth, right? But it's like, that's not what you guys feel together. It's allowing other people to leave from your energy, from your head, from, you know, persuading you into doing things that you don't desire. Because I feel like once you take people out of your energy, this partnership flourish, okay? So, these cards fell out together, you guys. You have, and I'm going to read them together too. You have the 5 of Winter. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that who you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. I'm going to talk about them collectively. Okay? So you have the 2 of Summer, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Okay? You have the 7 of Winter. There is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly. Running away from the truth. Okay? And actually, that fell like that. So I'm going to leave it like that. And then you have here the 9 of Winter. Unfound fear. Okay? And it's focusing on worst case scenario, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So I feel like these are separate, okay? And I'm going to explain why. I feel like you, Cancer, are split, okay? We have half of you that are looking at a partnership, and it's going to go 3 ways, okay, here. So just bear with me. Half of you are looking at a partnership, which is on this side, that you know this particular person isn't worth your time, isn't worth your energy, isn't worth anything to build with, period. It's like you keep biting on that apple and you know that apple is old, you know it's stale, you know it's rotten, and you just keep gnawing at it and you like, look, if I put some dirt on it, maybe it's going to taste better. No, baby, that's dirt. Baby, that ain't going to taste good. I don't care what you put on that apple. It ain't gonna taste good. Now, it's like saying that, for somebody who's dealing with a friend, that's the same thing over here as walking away. But there's something better on the other side of that walking away. Same thing with that partnership that I was just talking about. Something that you've been holding on to, you're starting to realize isn't worth it. Because you see this person living their best life. And you're like, okay, but I'm holding on. Like, I'm waiting. What are you talking about? And this is like kind of in a way, and you would know who you are. The divine is telling you, and they've been telling you, look, live your life. Because we're trying to bring someone through this door of happiness for you. But because you're hung up on this situation, and you could be watching this person on social media, they could either have a family. I feel this very strong. This person has a family that they probably said that they're going to leave their marriage for you. Not saying that they won't, but I feel like this person just wants their cake and they want to eat it too. They want to make it, they want to bake it, they want to have both of them and eat it too. Okay? The energy here is like, no, baby. Either you make a decision or you don't. And this person could have played on your heartstrings with saying, yes, this is my karmic, and, I shouldn't be with them. Like, I just hear a whole spiel right now. Like, okay. Okay, honey. Good job. Good job, Buttercup. You want a cookie? Because it seems like you need one. Like, and it's not to put your feelings aside, not saying that at all, but I just feel like someone is literally playing on your heartstrings. Like, they're feeding you false lies. They're telling you false nothings. And it's like, for someone, I'm being told to step away. If you are the person that always contact this person and they don't contact you first, see, it's like step away and see if they contact you first without you contacting them. If that goes on for a week, that gives you all the answer you need. Like, and the divine, like, they're just saying that this person is a bunch of load of crap. Like, they really, they just keep feeding you lies. Like, somewhere in here, they tell you they're going to do this, and then it always comes up short. Now, this is not for everyone. So don't take that if it ain't for you, baby boo. Okay? Now, on the other hand, for some of you, like, once you leave the situation, you walk into the door of happiness. And you will have to get over the fact that you dealt with this, because that's why the worry is here, too. That's okay. That's something you can heal. But you're walking into falling in love, falling through this blissful journey that you wanted. Now, like I said, this side right here won't be for everyone. Most of you could be already over here in this, it's happening. It's about to happen. Depending on where you're at in your journey. And I feel like the worry, you got to understand that if you're worried about will this person come, that's ultimately the worry that you have within yourself, that you're projecting on this relationship. And it's not so much saying that you're worried about that person, but if you really look deep down, you're worried that will you measure up. Okay? So that's the energy here. It's like moving forward into this happy bliss. For some of you, it means walking away from people who no longer serve you. Finding your happiness. Being happy. Enjoying this. If it's a job situation, you could be leaving one job, going into a new job. Or you could be standing up for yourself in a job or getting a promotion here. But ultimately, it's discovering you and honoring yourself here, okay? So, a few more fell out, and I was like, it was a lot. I was like, maybe I shouldn't take it. But then I was like, you know what? It was meant for you guys to hear these. So, I took them, okay? You have the 3 of Spring. Plan your next steps with the eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Beautiful. You have number 11, strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. The time to embrace how wonderful you are. Prince of Summer. Ooh. Okay. Falling in love suddenly. Being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Okay. I'm telling y'all. The Five of Summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that's happened. Everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Okay? You have here the Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunity. You have the Eight of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term project. And then for the last card here you have is the Nine of Spring. Protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Okay, so I feel like these cards kind of like speak for themselves. It kind of ends off this part of the reading for the best. Like, it gives you that little pep talk. Like, you got this, you can do it. So let's get into the reading of things, see what comes out. But I just feel like at this point you're at a pivot in your life where you're like, either it's gonna fit or it's not. And it's kind of like you're done giving yourself these illusions that, you know, people gotta stay in your life or everyone gotta like you. They don't. And I feel like for you, it's that energy of, wow, you know, I couldn't believe this person would actually do that. But it's only because you put your trust in them, which, you know, that's okay. You know, we all go through it. So let's see what comes out. You have here the Four of Cups, luxury, baby. Yes. With the Sun card. Okay. And you have here the Art card, which this is Temperance. So we got it. Have patience, because what you desire is right here. It's coming. It's just you have to close those doors that were left open. Okay? And I feel like it's like cutting ties to situations that no longer serve you. And the energy here is just, there are better days to come. I feel like there's no more to be said other than that. The Four of Cups, yeah, and the regular tarot is waiting on something, and you've been waiting. But I feel like what you've been waiting on is this illumination, the Moon card, things to be shown to you. So you don't feel like either you're going crazy or, you know, this is some type of illusion you made up in your head. I feel like when it comes to situations, you feel like you know you're destined to be great. You know your life is destined to be golden. But, you know, it's kind of for some of you, it's like, where is it at? That's the energy. Where is it at? You know, but not only is it that, it's the Queen of Wands. You're getting your passion back. You're getting your fire. You are stepping into the door of creativity. And sometimes the best thing to do with situations that you feel like you can't control is to sit back and watch other people's actions, because they'll show you exactly who they are. And coming in, you have here Ten of Swords. Putting an end to, you know, for some of you, what you thought was the best, and to go into the better. Okay? But not only is it that, it's that the energy of letting go of that heartbreak, letting go of the backstabbing, and the things that you were tied to, things that were tied to your energy, your flow, that I feel like things that were tied to your energy that were cutting you off from source. Okay? Here we come again. The Lovers. Okay? So there's definitely, if you're thinking about a relationship, it's coming. It's here. There's a truce. The Four of Swords is here. Not only is that, it's definitely a choice when it comes to love. And I feel like for someone could feel as though you choose other people over them. And that's something that always held this connection back. So it's time for you to come forward and, express to them how you really feel. And bring forward this Two of Wands, the domination here. I'm clearly deciding what I want. And what I want is you, or this situation. And what I want to be is, oh my goodness, the Nine of Cups, happiness. I want to move forward. And it's just like, I just feel like part of your happiness has been in this contraption of, if you guys ever played Kaplunk, where you had to pull out those sticks and the marbles was in the middle, that's what it feel like. Like, taking the swords, the people out of your life, or the situations out of your life that served you no good. It's like it allows those marbles to fall. Even though in the game, you're not supposed to, like, have those many marbles fall. You're supposed to see how many sticks you can really get. But I feel like if you change the marbles to water, it's letting those floodgates open to your happiness. Okay? Because the next card you guys have here is the Six of Cups. Reconciliation. Not only is it that, I feel like that's bringing things back together. That's the pleasure in your life, experiencing life in a different light, and not being afraid to say no, not having to worry about who am I hurting if I say no. If I don't feel it, I just won't do it, and that's all that matters to me. That's the energy here. I just feel like you guys just want to be happy at the end of the day. And who doesn't want to be happy, right? Oh my goodness, you guys. The Ten of Cups. The Holy Grail. Okay? So, like I said, it's just like, what else is there to do other than to bring closure into your life and, have the strength to move forward. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is beautiful. And plus, we're going into Pisces season, which is, you guys, well, Pisces moon, not season, excuse me, moon, on the 13th and the 14th of September. So this is that loving energy that's surrounding you. That's your fellow water sign, baby. So it's like you're really taking on this energy very well. And I feel like with that emotional fulfillment, that happiness, that joy, with the Nine of Wands being here, having that strength, but it's that wounded warrior, after you come from battle, you're ready still to be like, you didn't get me, you didn't count me, don't count me out, because I still got all the strength I need to move forward. And what happens? Your Knight of Cups come in to ask you, will you accept my cup? Will you go on this journey with me? Even though you in the the Nine of Wands energy, it's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for battle again. And I just see someone suiting back up like, let's do this. Put on the combat boots and all, y'all. Or, you can do it back in the day, do the gladiator little look. Okay, honey, you better make it look good. You better polish. Okay. Anyway. But this is what you've been waiting on. And the Three of Wands, and you are the Empress. Regardless if you are a male or female, this is the energy that you're embodying. You are the nurturer. You are the one that anything you touch, baby, grows. And you better remember that. And you better know that. Okay? So, at the bottom of your deck, you have the Four of Wands. Twin flame energy. But not only is it that, that's stability. That's this... Oh my goodness. And I was straight thinking that was the Wheel of Fortune. No, I'm sorry. The Wheel of Fortune was under it. Okay. Fool was I. Okay. But you have the stability. You have, you know, this rebuild here. And not only do you have that, you have... I feel like you have this new passion and fire in life. It's this completion of those challenging days and nights with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This is things turning in your favor. Things that you once didn't see the light, now you do. Or you couldn't see the end, now you do. To go into the new beginning, okay? You have here, there's a stream of love supporting my dreams. Ooh. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Okay, I surrender to a power greater than me. And the last card, I'm taking it from the bottom of the deck, you guys. The universe has my back. You better know it. So, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. Okay, I am the loving energy of the universe. So, that was the last card, y'all. I'm gonna stop. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.